Guys, how's it going? So here in front of us today we have got our BATTLBOX mission 114. Already slit the piece of tape on the bottom front end, but we will break the seal along the sides here and see what we got inside. I think I got the bottom. Okay, so flip the lid back. Right at the beginning, right here, we have got our mission briefing, but we will just set that aside for now. But I guess you cannot miss what we have here at the top, which is a parcel safety PD 101 respirator. So very, very awesome. This is something that I don't currently own. So anti-fog, impact resistant, cooling technology, lightweight, extra durable, useful applications here. Got DIY projects, epidemic prevention, chemical laboratory, painting, pesticide protection, civil unrest, mining, see others on insert. So I don't think this is a full-on gas mask, but I think it's very much close to it. I'll have to look into this more, but we will open her up and just see what it's looking like. That's what you're here for. This is actually very, very cool. I have some stuff planned in the not so distant future where something like this will be a very nice piece of personal safety equipment to have. So here is our two filters. I'm going to leave them wrapped up for the time being. And then here we have got the mask itself, and I'll just right there is what the respirator itself looks like. Feels really high quality, really durable, and I like that this is one that has a full, 180 degree dome visor setup instead of like individual eye holes. I feel like this just gives you a lot better field of view. Very, very cool. That'd probably be something that is going to be going in like an urban EDC bag of mine, just to make it its home in case I go anywhere. And then that right there is just something that's be really good to have on hand. So we'll set that in the box to the side. See what else we got here. So here we got some stick and shoot adhesive splatter targets, make any target reactive. So just some nice targets to stick on. So like I know that I have some like 55, like old rusty 55 gallon drums that I like to shoot. So instead of trying to get a target to stick to that, which like a lot of tape doesn't want to stick to the rusty barrels, I'm assuming that this has a higher quality adhesive on it. I'll be trying those out eventually. Okay, here we have, okay, I can already tell you this is a grappling hook. Let's see, caution, not a safety device. Yeah, is this a county com? Because I have a county com micro hook that's part of that's in my EDC man purse, as I call it. And that's really good if you drop your key, if you want to drop your keys or something down somewhere you couldn't reach them, or anything really that you could realistically hook. But this is the large version. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what a good use for the large version would be. I mean, still just retrieving anything. I guess if you dropped a bag, actually, yeah, if you dropped a bag of some kind down like a rock face or somewhere that you couldn't otherwise access, or if you had something in the water that you was trying to retrieve, you would take and screw these hooks on. There we go. Then like run you a piece of paracord through that top piece, and then you can just send that down and retrieve it. Okay, moving on, we have got a Griffin pocket tool. So here's our Griffin pocket tool. TSA safe, which is a big plus. And yet right there is all of the items, or the multiple uses for this tool. So another great little piece of EDC gear, something to, could even throw on the carabiner that I always carry on my left hip, which has my gloves and stuff on it. Okay, here we got something from Ruck and River, which I'm thinking that this is going to be our knife. I would be correct in that assumption. This one's got a nice case. Like the last one we got actually had a nice case like this. It's got like a felt lining in it. And then popping out the knife itself. All these past few pocket knives we've been getting have been really nice. Super smooth. Very nice looking blade. I like. It's got a push button closure. I like that brown, or like it's a, you know, the black with the brown accents. A little bit of a copper tone to it. And you got yourself a rag to wipe it down. I know I've been keeping my D2 steel blades coated with some like gear wax just to keep any rust or anything from getting on them. I didn't even look to see what material. I'm assuming that's probably D2 steel as well. Here we have got bottle blaster, bottle bursting target caps. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this is another thing for shooting. So, okay, there is a B. So yeah, another thing for shooting. So you can screw these on to, I'm assuming your standard threaded water bottles, and you can inflate them, and then that gives you a much more reactive target. So very neat. Now this has the name written right on it, so you can't really mistake what this is. There's just some cards and such. Set this to the side. But here we've got a bare bones 6-inch, that is say 6-inch on it. Sorry, no, a 9-inch carbon steel skillet. So I'm always happy to add to the outdoor kitchen, outdoor cookware collection. And this one, to be carbon steel, doesn't feel that heavy. So let's see. We can get that out there. So it does have a handle that is removable for packability. Not that, you know, you would necessarily be backpacking this in any super long distance unless you just really prefer to cook on this type of metal. But yeah, so that should just go up through there. And then there is threads right there, and this screws on. There's a, and there you go. I will say that is a very beautiful skillet. It's got a nice smooth interior, so I don't think you're going to run into much of any issue with anything sticking to it. That screw on, I like this screw on design because you can kind of, you know, tighten it down really solid. It's not like one that you have to flip over or anything that could, you know, get in the way if you're trying to do some fancy cooking with it. But this will for sure be getting used a decent bit this fall and winter. This would have been a great addition to have and keep down at the canvas wall tent base camp this past winter, but we'll probably try something new and different in that realm, but we'll have to get to that in a later video. But that is everything in the box. So yeah, here's everything laid out aside from like the filters of the gas mask. I'm gonna call it a gas, it's a respirator, you know, whatever. But based off what I was just looking at here as a quick look, I mean, this is going to filter out most anything you would have to worry about. You know, aside, like, you know, it ain't going to like protect you from anything nuclear or nothing, but I feel like tear gas or something that might be in that realm of possibility. But yeah, a great spread of stuff. That alone right there, I know that's a expensive piece of gear. I've seen these skillets. These go for high dollar. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. And then, you know, for the cost of the Pro Plus box, this does far exceed the value. And yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints of Mission 114. I feel like this was a very, very good one. I know with everything that I do, there's not a single thing in this setup that I will not be using at some point in the near future, or at least including in a kit. Like I said, I mean, I'll probably be using that for some projects. I'll look into if there's any different types of filters that you can get that are compatible with those attachment points. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not already, share the channel and the videos with friends, family. Anybody that enjoys outdoor activities and gear, check the link down in the description to the BATTLBOX website if you're interested in you know, subbing to it yourself. Tell them ProCaliber HQ sent you. And yeah, till the next one, guys, adios.